Slip the Otter finds a home. Slip the Otter lived with her family in a quiet river in a quiet forest. There was lots to do in Slip's home. There were fat fish to catch and crayfish to scoop off of the riverbed. Sometimes the otters played hide and seek. Other times they wrestled with each other on the grassy banks. For Slip, the best fun of all was gliding down the long, slippery mudslide. Up she climbed to the very top and then swoosh into the cool water with a great splash. One day, Slip could not find enough food to eat. She became very hungry. There was no longer enough food in the river for any of the otters, so they set off to look for a new place to live. The new stream that the otters found was full of fish, and it was beautiful too. But Slip was too unhappy to notice. She missed her favorite old spots. Where would she play tag? Where would she play hide and seek? How could she have any fun without a mudslide? One day, as Slip wandered around dragging her tail behind her, she came upon a huge pile of sticks. When she climbed to the top, she saw a lovely, shimmering pond on the other side, and there, in the middle, was the strangest creature Slip had ever seen. Down to the water she crept to take a closer look. What bright orange teeth! What a funny flat tail! It was a beaver pup just about Slip's own age. At first, the two animals swam around each other slowly and carefully, but before long, they were playing tag together. They even invented their own special game. Slip chased after the beaver's tail and gave it a tug. The beaver smacked a shower of water all over Slip. When at last the new friends were hungry, the beaver headed straight for some green twigs to eat. Ugh, thought Slip, I'd much rather catch a fat crayfish. Once Slip was full of food, she began to feel sleepy. It had been a wonderful day, but it was time to return to her family. Now that Slip had made a friend, she felt much better about her new home. She began to see some things she hadn't noticed before. Look, there were some bulrushes for hide and seek, and a waterfall for showering. And there was one more surprise waiting for Slip around the last bend in the stream. There was the longest, curviest, most wonderful mudslide she had ever seen. While Slip had been away, her family had been busy making it. Off she ran to take a ride. It was a tired little Slip who curled up in her dry, warm nest that night. But how happy she was. This new home was as good as her old home, and maybe even a little better. The end.